Hello everyone. I actually just finished posting my 1 year look back at my ownership of a Walther P22, and it occurred to me that I had completely forgotten about a promise I had made when I made that video to do a quick review on my day-to-day carry Smith and Wesson SW9VE. Just wanted to actually kind of live up to my word and give that a quick review on it. Got the firearm right here. And of course, as I like to do, I always want to double check and make sure that we're 100% safe here. So we got nothing in the magazine well, and nothing inside the actual chamber itself. You can actually see the light pouring in, and you can see the finger. So nothing inside the chamber. It's all 100% clear. So great firearm. Just wanted to. I know there's lots of just tons and tons of feedback on this particular firearm everywhere concerning just a lot of things. Just kind of put a couple of records straight. First of all, and this is extremely true as of any firearm, it depends a lot on you as an individual, what you need, your needs, your exact, just a ton of factors that you have in place. I had purchased this one towards late of 2008. During the whole big gun craze that had gone through the country at that point in time, right at the crest of that, when it was pretty much first starting out. And I had picked it up. I always wanted to pick one up, just a firearm in general. This is the first one I've actually owned of anything, of any kind of firearm whatsoever. Did lots of research on it. A couple of key factors here. Number one, I'm a father of 2 children, so obviously I have very little spare cash. So it was inexpensive. From what I've heard, also just my research online seems to be it's fairly reliable. There hasn't been too many bad things for the I believe it's the 3rd generation on. Initially there were some issues with the firearm, but that has all seemed to be resolved. And let's kind of go through it. I mean, I had pretty much purchased it for my day-to-day type carry, and in that particular role has been working most excellently. Well, let's kind of go through the features here. We've got the firearm itself. As you can tell, it has no manual safety at all, so once the round is in there, it's ready to go, it's ready to rock. We've got our magazine release right over here. It is definitely meant for a right-handed shooter. There are no ambidextrous controls, so you folks that are ambidextrous, or I'm sorry, that are left-handed or ambidextrous, just kind of keep that in mind. We got our magazine, or I'm sorry, the slide release over here. We've got standard 3-dot sights, which do leave some kind of wiggle room on the rear sight over here when you compare it to the front sight, but I plan to replace those at some point in time with maybe some sort of trading night sights. I try to say tritium, but I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it, and I'm pretty sure people are going to smack me around in the comments for that. But yeah, some sort of night sights. We've got over here a proprietary rail system. They are adapters that you can get to make it into a Picatinny rail in case you have any sort of Picatinny rail type, like a laser light that you want to attach to it. Me personally, this usually goes into a Galco inside the waistband holster, which is over here. You can see it's already been through quite a bit of use, so it's a little bit dirty, but hey, it does its job. Show you how it just fits right in, just like a glove. Actually leaves it with the magazine release exposed, which it's actually, for me, it's pretty decent if I ever need to release the magazine for whatever reason. But it pretty much covers the entire firearm. Of course, critically covers the trigger guard section here to prevent anything inside your anywhere inside your waistband from activating the trigger. And speaking of the trigger, I'm going to go ahead and kind of go through the criticism on this particular firearm here. They're mentioning that the trigger is extremely heavy, and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you folks. As you know, there's nothing. We're going to double check one more time. Nothing inside. Magazine well. Chamber is clear, as you can see here. But yeah, very heavy magazine trigger pull. Let's go ahead and show you folks. This is about 4 pounds or so, and this is 8 or 8.5 pounds, something like that. trigger pull. So extremely heavy trigger pull. Some folks are completely off-put by that. I know a few of the folks that have actually used this firearm at the range that are more used to lighter trigger pulls. It just throws them off completely, affects their accuracy. As I mentioned before, other than the fact that then a few M16s that I shot out previously, this is my first firearm altogether, so I'm used to. I just got used to it. I didn't see any issues with it whatsoever. And it's for me in the day-to-day shooting at the range, it's no big deal for me anymore. I just go out and use it without any sort of external manual safety. I kind of like the fact that it's kind of got a heavy trigger pull, but some folks are finding it kind of off-putting. So, but let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown here, field strip, so you guys can see how easy it is. Let's go ahead and release that once again. Now, one thing I will tell you folks, this is a slight annoyance for me. Let's make sure we've got a backstop over here, a brick wall, another brick wall over here, more brick walls behind this brick wall. So we got 100% backstops all over the place here. But to disassemble the firearm, you have to pull the trigger. So and backstop, trigger pull. Okay, now. Here's our little trick. Kind of insert my thumb on the side over here, on the back. Kind of put the rest of my hand over here. Pull it back just slightly. As you can see, it's pulled back just a little bit. Go down to the takedown lever over here. There's one on each side. You pull them down. Then you just let it go. As you can see, it's already kind of sliding right off. And you can let go of the takedown lever. And boom. So we've got the frame over here. Got the slide, we got the guide rod with spring, all one piece, and then we've got, pops right out, we've got the actual barrel itself, and the rest of it is just the slide assembly. As you can tell, it's a little bit dirty. I didn't get a chance to clean it once I got it back in the range, but here's the barrel itself. So 9mm for those of you that are wondering. It's got even a nice little stamping here. I don't know if you can tell with the glare, but we got, it says 9mm stamped right on the top. They do make a 40 Smith and Wesson version of it. I at the beginning just I would have, since I've got small hands, I would have thought that it would have been more of a challenge to shoot 40 Smith and Wesson as opposed to 9mm. But actually now, kind of wish I would have gone with the 40. Since the ammunition for it actually for some reason seems to be more readily available in my area as opposed to 9mm, but and they're pretty much the same price at this point in time, so you just can't plan for that kind of thing. So but never mind that. And to put it back, same exact process in reverse. You just take the barrel, put it to the slide, it slides right back in. This nice little thing right over here, and we'll take the spring, guide rod assembly here, and just compress it a little bit. It will just pop in right there, and as you can tell, it will be just out a little bit. That's fine. And then we've got some guide rails over here that goes into the actual grooves on this side. You just slide it right in once you align them and pull it back. You'll hear the pop, and there we go. So there we go. Smith and Wesson SW9VE. Just a quick recap here. Great firearm for day-to-day carry. Zero drama. It shoots everything I've given it to eat. At this point, it's got well over 1,000 rounds through it. So it didn't even have really a break-in period where it jammed or anything to that effect. It just worked straight out of the box. Never any kind of issues whatsoever. It has always properly functioned. I don't think it'll go past 30, maybe 50,000 rounds, obviously. I don't expect many firearms to do that other than your higher scale ones, but for $280 that I paid back for it in 2008, you just can't beat that. I mean, for those of you on a budget that need something effective, pretty reliable, Smith and Wesson, they can hook you up and get you all squared away. So hope this has been a video has been a great effect for you folks. Give you guys some insight and idea. So thanks, folks. Have a good one. Stay safe.